Hey everybody, it's Cauliflower Man here. I'm bringing you a game of Battleborn. I am playing as Whiskey on the map Monuments. It's a game of incursion. And I'm getting off right here to a quick kill on that called Darius. Right away I get the level 2 upgrade to get 25% additional damage on enemies who I hit with my shotgun. The one thing you're going to notice as Whiskey here is the way you want to kill enemies is first you stick them with your sticky bomb, and that slows them for 3 seconds. As well, it does quite a bit of damage, but then you just lay on as much damage as you can with your burst fire rifle. But it's all about getting that slow first, and I'm a big believer too that once you've slowed them you can do enough damage that you shouldn't need to do the life drain and the shield steal. Later on you'll get 220 health regen with all the kills you get. So I really feel that you should get that incendiary. That way you get the increase not only in damage to players but in damage to minions as well, and that just totally rounds out Whiskey. Furthermore, once you get his ultimate will deal with most players. Like, you use your ultimate, get 1 kill. That's basically how I try to use Whiskey's ultimate. Anyways, as you can see, it's a 4v5. One of our guys was trying to quit earlier too, but I made sure to vote against that. Just because I love 4v5s, there really is a chance to show your skill and try and pull a win out, and we actually push on them and then we demoralize them, and 2 of their guys quit out, and we turn a 4v5 and do a 4v3. And like I said, stick him with that sticky grenade first, pound some damage on him. That was a marquee, so he's a little hard to hit. And I see that we have map control, so I leave him alone anyways. I get up with this Ernest, get to use the bonus on his egg, get the bonus healing from our Kid Ultra. I see that they've got a Shane up top, so I just pound some quick damage on him, get him to back up. His range attack isn't that good, so he can't really stay up there. This Cleese back there, he's real weak. He should have teleported, but he didn't. I'm pretty sure we get the kill on him pretty quick. That was a terrible grenade shot by me, but it happens sometimes. So anyways, I just focus on staying inside of this egg here. After the egg is gone, I try and keep at least 1 support drone alive. The way you do that is you stand in front of it. As long as you're not taking too much damage, you'll protect the support drone because you take all the damage that would have been destroying the drone itself. So if you want to keep a support drone alive, the way you do it is you stand in front of it, and then again, just stick that. I stuck that Arendi with a grenade. She was so slow that I was able to easily hit her. Arendi is very easy to hit when she's slow. It's just she's such a small and quick character that when she's moving at full speed, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. But then this Shane, he's really easy to hit, and the hitbox on that grenade seems to be quite big too, so you don't have to worry about being completely accurate. And then right here, I really thought I was gonna die. This called Darius is right on me, but there's a marquee behind me too, and I see that, and so I realized I can't run away. I wanted that overshield but didn't get it, so I just was using that center pillar and running around it and trying to stay alive. And then I was able to back up to here, get the scope on my rifle. I probably should have teleported back, but I see this drone here, and I decide I'm gonna go aggressive, especially since it's 4v5. I want to take control. And really put a dent in them quick, that way they lose their morale. And then right here we get that kill on that Cleese, we get that Shane. And I back up a little bit to get with my team here. Kind of stand right here in our little powwow we got set up, our little headquarters with our egg and our Kid Ultra support drones. And so right here we get a lot of power. We've got a Montana who can soak up a lot of damage, and then so we should be doing pretty good as long as we don't push too far. And I try to get that stick on that Arendi. It really looked like I was going to get it, but I don't. So I just lay down the damage as much as I can with my rifle, end up getting that kill anyways. When you get Whiskey scoped up, and always remember you need to go with the scope for the simple fact that the extended range increases your damage output incredibly, because even though you're quicker with the red dot sight, the red dot sight doesn't give you extra damage at further range, while the scope does, so that just gives you more damage when your enemies are far away. See, I'm still hitting 40s right now once I have the bonus from my shotgun shot on it. And then immediately when the shield goes down, if it's 4v5, you gotta put damage on it as quick as you can. You can see they've got a Thrall coming, so we're not gonna be able to keep this going for too long. And then this Thrall, you're gonna notice my team doesn't focus it. Thrall's one hit entire minion waves. I miss it with my with my grenade, which is no good, obviously, because I could have gotten that slow. But my entire team's here, and if they would have just done a little bit of damage to it, we could have taken it out. But they're focusing mainly on getting player kills, and that's the biggest mistake in the game of Battleborn, is focusing on player kills. You gotta focus on those minions and those AI, like that thrall there. And then level 4 there, I split up my grenade into 3. Now I've got 3 chances to slow enemies with my grenade, and it just greatly increases my killing capacity, especially with the move that I told you about earlier, the combination where I slow them with my sticky grenade and then start firing at them with my rifle. One thing you can do to increase your total damage with that is to hit them with your shotgun as well, since you get a 25% damage increase with it. If you want to ensure you hit your target with your shotgun and with the sticky grenade, use the sticky grenade first and then use the shotgun. But the way to actually max out the damage, although it's a little harder because you're less likely to hit them with your shotgun than the sticky grenade, is to hit them with the shotgun first and then hit with the sticky grenade. That's because the damage bonus effect on the shotgun lasts for 8 seconds, while the slow on the sticky grenade lasts for 3. And 8 seconds is more than enough time to kill most characters, and 3 seconds is not. And then again, it's a 4v5, so I'm going for thralls, just trying to get absolutely any advantage I can to kind of try and get these guys to lose, basically, or quit. We're really kind of pushing on them hard right here, and they're having quite a bit of trouble. I get body blocked by my thralls there, but so does that Caldarius, so he gets out of there. So then once I come out here, I start putting damage on Caldarius. I see my sticky bombs back, so I start running in. I got an overshield. I'm able to hit that Caldarius with at least 2 of those sticky bombs, and then the Shane gets in my face, so I start focusing in him. I have to leave that Caldarius, but I end up getting that Shane. And then it looks like they're basically all real weak right now, so it doesn't really matter who I start going after. So I go immediately after this Serenity, hit her with a bunch of sticky grenades. She's gone. I unlock my ultimate, get my gear. With Whiskey, I just like to add a little bit of health to him. I do that with a lot of characters that don't have a lot of health. That just gives you a lot more survivability. People expect you to be really easy to kill, and when you got an extra, 280 health generally, and then I think that gear gives me plus 210 after getting an assist. Up to 490 extra health is quite a bit. And then level 6 or level 5 you get is 220 health regen after every kill. That's just enormous, and that gives you huge survivability. The Shane almost gets me, but I slow him and he backs up, so I use my ultimate and just plow through him. Always use your ultimate on larger enemies. It's a lot easier to hit them. As you can see, I was struggling with that Arendi for a bit, and then I just finish it off on that Shepherd bot just to get the healing, and as you can see, I got huge health regen there, and I'm almost back at full health, and that's just kind of nuts, the amount of health regen that you can get from a Whiskey. But he really isn't the strongest character, so if you get attacked by a melee character, you really need it. And again, always just hit him with that slow on the grenade, and then pound in that damage with that rifle. And right after getting that kill, always when you get back to a battle, start focusing on AI and the buildables, so I get that accelerator first. Accelerators are huge, especially the slowing effect that they add, but even the boost speed that they add just to the minions gives you map control, so a lot of people will forget about taking out accelerators, but accelerators are huge to take out and just make people waste their shards. So as a Whiskey with that scope, always take out enemy buildables from long distance. And then with that scope, you can not only take out buildables, but as you can see, I'm doing quite a bit of damage onto the sentry right now. I'm trying to get one of its critical spots open, but I don't think I opened one right here. And then that Arendi does her ultimate, so I just back out of the way for a little bit. Right here, a Shane starts hitting me pretty hard, and so I back out. I try to slow him again, but I miss, but it doesn't matter. I just hit my ultimate and pound that damage through him. Like I said, always use that ultimate on a bigger character or somebody who's weak. I try to use the ultimate only if I know I'm going to get a kill. And then right here, this Arendi, she's real weak, so I'll use my sticky grenades, and before I can even shoot at her, she's dead. So now we've got 2 of them down. Like I said, they've started to quit out. This was 4v5 when it started, but because we took so much map control and got so many kills, they started to quit out, and so now it's a 4v3. And that's one of the things I really love about Battleborn is if you're outnumbered, if you play well and level up quicker than your enemies, then you can actually win in games where you have fewer teammates, and you can do this with quite a large amount of consistency just due to the fact that there's such a large learning curve for it. And I really love winning 4v5s, even though this turned into a 4v3, so we now have more characters than they do. It started out the opposite way, and it's always fun to do. I really like it.